everybody, David with Awesome Autographs and More back at you. After a fairly long hiatus, I guess I'll start out with a story about that. And it's primarily a YouTube issue. I've been trying to figure out why all of a sudden YouTube will not recognize my videos as uploadable. If you're seeing this video, apparently I have the problem solved, at least to the extent of this video. Obviously, we're way behind in our monthly giveaways, and I have stacks of stuff to videotape and get posted. So you should be seeing a lot of activity from me from here on in. However, given the fact that I have re-recorded this episode at least 15 times now due to date issues and timing and everything else, this episode is going to be limited to some TTMs and in-person signings, as well as some cards that I've managed to pick up, which we will get into in a few minutes. But anyways, be aware that there should be a lot of videos coming down the pipe over the next few weeks, and it will include I probably will do a separate video for each monthly giveaway that we've missed. So that would be September, October, November, and now December. Maybe beyond that, depending on how long it takes me to get this video to actually end up on YouTube. But anyways, so let's start today with some TTMs. Today, I'm actually recording this on December 5th of 2025. And these TTMs came to me late August and September. Early September is when I got these returns. So a little bit behind, but we'll get caught up eventually. Anyways, first up is Mr. Kevin Dineen. I have videotaped, recorded, put these cards away, taken them back out more times than I can count. So here we go. Kevin Dineen, 4 for 4 in, I don't remember how many days, but it was a very long time. This was like, I want to say like 400 and some odd days, something like that. I can't remember exactly. See if I can avoid the reflections with the penny sleeves on them. And that is Mr. Kevin Dineen, 4 of 4. Next up, and another 4 of 4, is NASCAR race driver, Mr. Bobby LaBonte. This one's going to be tough to get without reflection. It is an awesome card. Not a big NASCAR collector, but I do like these cards. I might have to get more and see if I can get them signed. Anyways, Mr. Bobby LaBonte again. This is a press pass card. I believe these were giveaways from the National VIP program a gazillion years ago. And an autograph card. Yeah, these came in on September 8th, Mr. Bobby LaBonte. Now, the last item I have in terms of autographs is a in-person signing from somebody who's a personal friend of mine. He played minor league baseball for, I think, 7 or 8 years before injuries kind of took their toll on him. I've featured him on this channel before, but it's been a while. I hadn't seen him in a while. So I had 4 more cards of his that I managed to get a hold of. And so he was kind enough when I saw him in September to sign these for me. His name, Mr. Elliot Brown. He played at single A, double A, and triple A levels over a period of 7 years. I know some of them were in the Tampa Bay organization, and I know he went through a couple of other organizations as well. I just don't remember what they are off the top of my head. I'll have to make a note of all those facts next time, or you could look him up. He is out there. His address is available. He's very willing to sign. So if you have Elliot Brown cards you'd like to get signed, I'm sure he'd be very willing to do so. At least he says he is. And that is Mr. Elliot Brown. And if anybody happens to have a lot of minor league cards they don't want and happen to have some of his, I would be interested. I will put my email in the description of this video. So if you have any you'd like to dispose of, I'd be interested. That's it for the autographs on this episode. Because I'm recording this in December, you're going to get, on all of these videos, you're going to get just a mishmash of stuff. But I opened several packs of this Prism, which my daughter and son-in-law gave me for my birthday last month. Couldn't wait to see what these cards looked like. So I'm going to go, I've got these, and then I've got a couple of other piles of these as well, including the parallels and inserts that I pulled. So we'll just go through these fairly quickly. Hopefully you can read the names if you're interested. They're too small for my lacking eyesight. And I will go through these quickly. It's not, these more modern sets are not my thing for collecting. I do like to get cards from the various sets every year just so I have a sampling of everything, and I like to see the card designs. These Prism cards are really cool. So, okay, those were all, if my eyes did their job correctly, those were all current players. Now I've got a few former retired players in Chipper Jones. Whoops. Sammy Sosa. And I can't read it. I'm sure you guys can. Mattingly, Don Mattingly. Shout out to Chris and Chris, who collects Don Mattingly. Chris, if you need this card, hit up the email in the description. I have no problem. Glad to help you out with your collection. Oh, here's a few more current players that I've kind of got my eye on. Oops, sorry. Oops, that means you didn't see this one. Trying to keep my eyes on the camera and on what I'm doing. And sometimes it gets a little hairy. And those are them. And these are some of the older retired players. These are the black and white photos. I really like these particular card design with the black and white photos. Really, really cool. Too bad these don't have the option to get these autographed, because I think these would look really cool autographed. But we got Ty Cobb. There go the eyes again. Monty Irvin. Gil Hodges and Lou Gehrig. Now the parallels and the inserts, at least the ones that I got pulled out of my packs. So apparently one of the lower levels is the blue parallel, which I ended up getting about 4 of them. And I think, don't hold me to this, I was going to say I think they're all current players, but I'm not certain. So nope. There's an older player in Yogi Berra, green parallel. And then we have a red parallel of looks like Leo DeRocher. Hey, yeah, got it right. Leo DeRocher. Dinger's insert. A prismatic insert. And a fireworks insert. I'm not sure if I got those last three, so I'll go through them again. Fireworks. Prismatic. These are all really nice cards. And dingers. And that is my stack of Prism cards. We are now 10 minutes in, so I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you guys for watching. I want to thank the athletes for their autographs, Bobby LaBonte, Kevin Dineen, and my buddy Elliot Brown. Again, whenever this video gets posted, it will start a flow of updating videos. Hopefully I can get this thing resolved pretty quickly now that I have summer's over. I have a little bit more time on my hands to devote to trying to get it going, and God knows I've got stacks of stuff everywhere. But anyways, that's it for today. Again, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe. Feel free to comment on the video, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.